Let's consider one more problem related to conditionals and loops. So let's get started. How many times will NASO be printed on the screen? Is it A, 10 times? Is it B, 5 times? Is it C, infinite times? Or is it D, 0 times? I would encourage you to please pause the video for a while and try to answer this question on your own. I hope you're done. Okay. In this particular program, as you can see, there is one variable called I, and we have assigned it a value -5. After that, we see one loop called while loop, where we are checking the condition is I less than equals to 5 or not, and inside this while loop you have if-else construct with break and continue statements. Then immediately after this construct we have printf function, which tries to print NASO on the screen. And we need to identify how many times this NASO will get printed on the screen, right? Now I think it's not very difficult to answer this question. We have I is equals to -5, and then immediately after that we encounter the loop. We check the condition is I less than equals to 5 or not, as -5 is less than equals to 5, therefore this is correct. And hence we come inside this while loop. After that we check this condition is I greater than or equals to 0 or not. As -5 is not greater than or equals to 0, therefore this condition is not satisfied, and hence we come out of this. We simply execute the else part. Inside this else part, we are incrementing the value of I, and we simply do continue. As this is for I is equals to -5, therefore the else part will get evaluated. Now I becomes -4 after executing this I++. And then after that there is continue. Now continue simply means that you will continue to execute the loop after this point. That means when you encounter continue, you jump to this point. Okay? That is what we learned about the continue. As we encountered continue after I++, therefore we simply jump to this point and we check the condition once again. That is I less than equals to 5 or not? As I is equals to -4 and -4 is less than 5, therefore we again come inside this loop and check is I greater than equals to 0 or not? -4 is not greater than equals to 0, therefore if part will not get evaluated, hence we come to the else part. We increment the value and simply continue. Now the value of I is -3, right? We again check the condition. This condition is satisfied, but this will not get satisfied, and hence we again execute this else part and increment the value of I by 1 and simply continue. Now the value of I is -2, and we know what will happen after that. We again execute this else part and simply continue. Now the value of I is -1. Again the same procedure will happen and again we continue. Now the value of I is 0. We check the condition is I less than or equal to 5 or not. As 0 is less than 5, therefore this condition is satisfied. We come inside this while loop. Now we check this condition. Is 0 greater than or equal to 0? As 0 is not greater than 0, but 0 is equal to 0. That means this condition is satisfied. And hence we simply break. Break means we simply come out of this loop. If you observe this program carefully, then you can clearly see we haven't encountered printf in any of these cases. Therefore we know the answer of this question. That is, how many times will NASO be printed on the screen? NASO will be printed on the screen 0 times. Therefore the correct option is option D. Isn't that simple? Okay. Now let's consider one homework problem. What is the output of the following C program fragment? This is the C program fragment. Here I have declared one variable and I have assigned it a value 0. After that we have a for loop. And inside this for loop you have one printf function initially. After that you check the condition is I less than 3 or not. And there is one more printf function. And let me tell you one thing, there is no blank space between these quotes. Please note down. Okay. After that we simply increment the value of I. And inside this for loop we have printf function that prints hi with exclamation mark on the screen. Your job is to identify what is the output of this particular program. You can always post your answers in the comment section below.